Here's Richard. Great. Okay. So we're rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. And down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And leaving the ball in the palms, interlace the fingers and squeeze. Release, squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release. Let's toss it up in the air or bounce it on the floor or both. Three, two, one. Leave it on the floor. Assess the feet. Step on the ball, pressing down in the middle of the foot 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press once on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. And bring the ball to just below the ball of the foot and press down. Rest at the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each of the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release. Reassess. And repeat. Press down 3 times. Go to the knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one. Release. Reassess. Get the ball out of the way. And now, you know what? We're going to do some good mornings. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one. Center. Twisted the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave moving. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out, gather in starlight. Center, gather from the other side. And center. And let's take some steps forward. Elbow towards the opposite knee. Flap the opposite heel in the front. Flap it behind you. And then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk or march or jog. So today it's Monday for time for the deck push 4, with or without anything in your hands. Lots of squats. So don't do those, but anything else is good. Tell me what you're doing. Yeah, I guess I'll run again. A little run this morning, but what the heck. And after class, we can do some rolling. Get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. And 20. And 30, take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. Hands up overhead. On your toes if you can. And come on down and bend back if you can. And come back to center. Bend to one side. Bend to the other. Back to center, lower your hands, push out at the chest. Come on down, interlace the hands behind the back. Pull up, squeeze. A little higher. And come down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Bend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Extend one arm, fingers up, pull back. Fingers down, pull back. Flop the wrists and keep flopping. Other hand, fingers up. Down. And flopped. Form an L, squeeze the shoulder blades together and fold. And release and squeeze. Release and squeeze. Release, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. Go ear to shoulders. Come back to center. Tuck in the chin. Look to one side. Drop the chin to the collarbone. Look up. Back to center, look the other way, still tucked, drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. All right, let us grab a stick. Put the bottom of the stick inside one arch, bring the other leg out, bend that knee, slide down, stretch the adductors. And then go the other way. And come on up, put one leg forward. Put the stick behind it. Slide down the stick, lift the sole, wiggle it. And come on up, press the sole of that foot against the stick. And repeat both stretches with the other leg. Hamstring. And sole. And come on back. We're going to do the Lee dynamic stick routine this morning. So stick goes on the shoulders, twist at the waist. And then if you want, bring some steps in. Slowly. And then bring the stick up overhead and go side to side. And then below the waist, side to side. And then go to one side and go back and forth. And then the other. Thumb forward and paddle the kayak. Reverse. Bring the stick to the shoulders, palms facing in, flop the wrists. Bring the stick below the waist. And above the head. Stop at the shoulders, reverse the grip, flop the wrists. Go below. And above. Stop at the shoulders, bring the sticks behind again, and do some step ups, going only as high as feels safe for you. And the same with the hip rotations. And then bring the stick to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two at the top. Come up on your toes for a second, back on your heels for a second, and do about 20 of those. And 20. Okay. Stick away. If you're using anything in your hands, don't need to, but if you are, go get them. And again, as usual, there's 4 moves. There's the raise, there's the squat, there's around the clock, either outside or through the middle, and there's a press. We're gonna do 10 rounds of each, starting a little slower than usual, picking up speed on the second and third round, and we're gonna move the squats around in the sequence. We're gonna start with them, however, for right now. And take a deep breath. Raises. And breathe. Around the clock. press. And breathe. Take a few breaths. We're going to go a little faster when we get going. And we're going to start with the raise and move squats into number 2. All right, ready in 3, 2, 1. All right, breath and some squats. And breath. Halfway there. I'm going to go into the middle for the around the clock. You can do whatever feels right for you. Breath. And presses. And take a few breaths. One more round to go. Moving squats into number 3. And we'll start with raises again in 3, 2, 1. And around the clock, I'm going to do 5 and 5. Squats. And presses. All right. We're done with that. For breathing this week, we're going to do the alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to close off the right nostril, inhale through the left, close off the left, exhale and inhale through the right, then close off the right and exhale through the left. And we'll do 7 rounds, starting now. Last one. Rubbing those hands together, cultivating chi, forming a chi ball, letting it dance us around. And center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale. Send it out. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi from above. Gather it from below. And yes. Namaste.
That was great.
Oh,
I-
good. To hear. So good to hear.
Thank you, Thom.
Mira, take care. Have a great day. Richard, I was going to do some rolling.
Okay,
All right. Grab a ball, grab a roller.
let me switch you here.
Going to hit the floor.
Yeah.
All right. Going to start with the ball. And let's put it behind one trapezius. Upper back. Roll around. Find that sore spot and lean into it. Breathing. Go over to the shoulder. On the same side, same thing, find the tender spot, lean into it, and breathe. And then over to the trapezius on the other side. As usual, down that way, one right away. Breathe into it. And then the rear deltoid on that side. Three, two, one. All right. Put the ball aside, grab the roller, put it underneath the pelvis. And we're going to cross one leg over the other at the knee. We're going to lift the heel off the ground. And then we're going to bring both legs towards the chest. And hold. And go back down. Come back up. And go back down. And come back up. And go back down. Switch the position of the legs. Heel off the ground, come back up. And down. Up. And down. And come up. And down. Switch the position of the legs again. And come up. And then go towards the side where the foot is extended out. Leaning. Hold. And come back. Go back towards that side again. Hold. Come back. One more time. Hold. And come back. Switch the position of the legs. Go towards the other side. And come back. Again. And come back. And one more time. And come back. And then put the roller in the middle of the rib cage. And roll from the middle of the rib cage to the bottom of the rib cage and back. Back and forth. And then roll from the middle of the rib cage to above the shoulders, below the neck, and back to the middle. And that's that.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good, pretty good.
Excellent.
Okay,
All right, enjoy today. Beautiful one out there.
yeah, we'll have a good one today.
All righty. See you tomorrow.